Gravitz Sports Show.
What's happening, party people? Welcome to the Adam Gravitz Sports Show. This is Jack. Say hello, Adam.
What's going on? I'm just bummed.
You're bummed. The NBA draft lottery has just happened. Your Washington Wizards, who went in with the 8th best odds, is that correct?
That's correct.
Ended up with the 8th pick, despite having a greater than 50% chance at the last round or however they do it. I sent
you a tweet that basically said the Wizards had, after the first three numbers, they were in the running for the number one pick and then had 6 of 11 possibilities to get the number one pick, and they missed it. So it's just, I don't know, man. I'm just bummed. I don't know. You don't care, but it's fine. I don't. Like, this was the one chance the Wizards had to, like, get that transformational generational piece that we've been talking about for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is, I mean, again, you don't know what's going to happen with Victor Wembanyama. I mean, nobody roots for injuries by any means. I mean, look, can he turn out like Zion where he gets hurt all the time? It's possible. But from what everyone says, the comparisons are like a Giannis Anthony Davis clone.
Or hybrid.
Kevin Durant, Rudy Gobert clone is what I'm reading.
Hybrid.
Like, think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. And yet,
nice.
Where does he go? And where does he go? The San Antonio Spurs. You want to tell me the NBA doesn't fix this shit? I mean, like, Spurs have had the number one pick twice in their lifetime. Oh, it just so happened they got 2 Hall of Famers. Now they get another one. And I don't want to hear, oh, well, Popovich deserves it because Popovich is 100 years old. His team's been dog shit for 15 years.
Yeah.
Last like 12 or maybe like 10 years. He's going to San Antonio. Like, stop pretending like San Antonio is some awesome market to go to. Right? I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess the question is, you said the NBA was rigged, but, like, do they really want this guy in San Antonio? Like, why is that a good choice?
Like, I guess Pop can coach him. I guess. I don't know. That's what you hear. Like, it just sucks because, like, I'm tired of the narrative that, like, oh, Washington's a small market. Washington's a mid-market. They're not a mid-market. The only reason they're considered a mid-market, and you'll probably disagree with me because you always disagree with me, is because one person has fucked up this organization, has fucked it up, and it's Ted Leonsis. Ted Leonsis has sucked all the fun out of being a Washington Wizards basketball fan. That's the reason they're a mid-market. True or false?
Mm-hmm. Sounds fair.
Washington, D.C. is Washington, D.C. a mid-market for basketball, yes or no?
No, it's a hotbed for basketball. There's lots of people here who like basketball.
You can't tell me that if the Washington Wizards organization gave a flying fuck about basketball, you're telling me they couldn't be on the same level as the Philadelphia?
No, definitely.
What is so much better about Philadelphia? Washington.
You just got to win. Better players, better coaching.
And have we won since your friend took over?
Not really.
Okay, and it's all Ted's fault.
Yeah.
Ted doesn't care. Ted doesn't care that we got the 8th pick. He doesn't care. He doesn't. And that's what sucks. Right? The roster just gets another mid-lottery pick. You can't win with mid-lottery pick, Shaq. You can't.
No.
Find me a team that's won with mid-lottery
picks.
Just mid-lottery.
The teams that are doing really well have all their starters or top 3 picks. One thing...
And what I don't want to hear, do not tell me, and I do not want to hear, oh, look at the Nuggets. They have Nikola Jokic. That is a once-in-a-generational thing that will never happen again.
Yeah, that's the exception.
Where the 41st pick is a, first round home. That's not happening. So stop.
One thing that
you get my point, Jack.
One thing that could be heartening is that Tommy and Ernie aren't making this pick. So a new GM would be making this pick, right?
Yeah, but don't worry, because I'm sure Milt Newton will... Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
you said Milton Newton will screw
That's
it
my
up.
guess. Is it'll be Milton Newton. Like it doesn't matter, Jack. Unless you're telling me we're 100% getting Bob Myers. What, I'm supposed to get excited about Milton Newton or Trajan Langdon? Again, I have no faith. Like, I had a sliver of hope tonight. Like, this was the guy. This is the best prospect. Now, again, he's just a prospect. This is the best prospect since LeBron. We had a chance, man. Imagine we didn't win those meaningless games at the end of the season. Seriously, imagine we didn't win those meaningless games, which I told you those were stupid. We could have easily been in that same spot where Portland was, who ended up moving up to the third pick. How would the third pick look right now, Jack?
Scoot or Miller. It's real nice.
Or one of the Thompson twins. Yeah, it's just like no, but instead we'll just draft Cason Wallace or Anthony Black. Great. I mean, it doesn't matter because as I said to you off air, where are they going to play? Where? Think about it. Our 10th pick last year was sent to the G League for 85% of the season. You think they're going to let's play a game. Let's say we drafted Ozur Thompson. Let's say Ozur Thompson fell. You think West is going to play him over precious Kyle Kuzma?
Not paying him $25 million a year.
Nope. No. Say we draft Anthony Black, Jack.
Yeah.
Say we get Anthony Black. Is he playing over Monte Morris?
It's actually, I mean, Monte Morris is the most vulnerable one, but I get your point. Absolutely. I hear you. I hear what you're saying is okay, you make a valid argument in the coaching is that another thing that happened in the last couple weeks is that championship 600 plus record coaches have all been fired because they didn't take their team to the semifinals or the finals.
To the NBA finals. And yet our bar was he didn't even make the play-in tournament. And he gets to keep his job. I'm sorry, Monty Williams was fired. A coach of the year 2 years ago was fired. And we're going to stay with a guy who's 24 games under 500. Go.
I think you could literally take any of those coaches, even the ones I don't like, and plug them in here, and it'd be better.
I don't like Doc Rivers, but Doc Rivers is
another thing.
improvement.
The only thing that I could think that is going through Ted's mind is that.
Nothing is going through his tiny little brain. I can't wait to hear this.
Advocate. What if he's looking around and saying, "Wow, all these other teams have openings. We're going to have the last pick anyway." It's like musical chairs, and you're always going to lose.
No, that's moronic.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I understand, but you're more than likely on my side with you understand how like when you have a coach when you have coaches like this that are available. And I'm not I'm not saying Mike Budenholzer's the greatest thing ever, and I'm not saying that Doc Rivers is such an improvement, but to commit to Wes Unseld Jr. when you have four guys when Mike Budenholzer, Doc Rivers, Nick Nurse, and Monty Williams are available, and you're committing to Wes Unseld Jr.
Yeah.
Now this is why the Wizards are never going. This is why the Wizards will never be anything. This is why. That's why. But hey, don't worry, because I'm sure the combination of Milt Newton and Wes Unseld Jr. will lead us to 38 wins next year.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, it just frustrating, man. I said, what did I say to you today? What did I say when we said what pick we're going to get? I said we're going to get 8. That's the Wizards lottery luck. They don't have. The last time they moved up in the lottery was 2013.
Yeah.
In the Otto Porter year. Every other year, they stay the same or they move down. This is just what happens. They don't have any lottery luck.
Well, it's luck, but I feel you.
It sucks. It stinks because I shouldn't care this much, and it's fine. But the Wizards are an organization that can be so much better than they are. They can be. Right now, think about it. The Nationals are nothing. They're not nothing.
They're not good.
You get my point. They're not. The Capitals are going to be entering a world of hurt in the next couple of years. True or false? Right. The Wizards could absolutely
They could run this town.
attack this. They could take advantage of this. Well, I'm not going to say run this town because the Commanders will the football team will always run this town. My point is, you could really take advantage. And what are we doing? We're running it back with a shitty, and I mean shitty, coach. We don't have a GM. I mean, maybe we get Bob Myers. Maybe. But more than likely, we're going to get who I said, which is Milt Newton. And what? We win, like I said, we win 38 games? Cool.
I was looking at Detroit.
Bummed.
I was thinking about the Pistons. So, again, they already were able to get Ivy. They got Cunningham. Now they're at fifth. And that could have been us.
I mean, the fifth pick, it does suck. I mean, they really had. I
understand, but we could have been the fifth pick.
Tonight.
I'm saying in previous years where the Wizards could have been in a better spot and drafted guys that we wanted. It makes sense that you'd be more hopeful, but I don't know. There's positive.
But here's the difference. Like, the difference was, like, previous years there wasn't a Victor Wembanyama. There wasn't like a Scoot Henderson. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, these were guys that would have immediately helped this team. And what? We're just going to draft Anthony Black, maybe. And then what? Stick him in the G League or make him the third point guard? First off, here's the funny thing about that. Let's say we get Anthony Black, which everyone says, oh, we need Anthony Black. We have 27 point guards on the roster already. They're in love with Jordan Goodwin and some of the other guys. Hopefully we can trade Monty Morris for a bag of peanuts, but I don't know, and somebody could fall. Like I said, one of the Thompson twins could fall. We don't know. A lot of the teams drafting ahead of us have really good guards. So, the Wizards don't have great guards. The Wizards could use guards. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Maybe we get lucky and some guards fall. But like I said, it just sucks. It just sucks. And the worst part, as I said, is that Ted doesn't care. Yeah. He doesn't. Does he?
And that brings up a good point. Again, when you sent me some stuff from The Athletic about questions that a GM candidate would ask him. The Athletic, yes.
Executive would ask.
Yeah. So one of the key questions, which again makes sense, is what is your goal, right? What are you looking to do as an owner? What is success? And it's important, obviously, whoever becomes GM.
But we already know.
Yeah, but he needs to be clear and state that. I think that's part of the issue is if he verbalizes.
Okay.
If he verbalizes and says our goal is to just make the. If he says make the play-in tournament and play an extra game or two total, then that's not going to be in alignment with most general managers, I would imagine.
Right, but they'll still get somebody because it's still one of 32 jobs or 30 jobs. I get it. The problem is what makes you think that Ted Leonsis wants to win championships? Tell me on what anything. Nothing has ever shown you in any of his endeavors that he wants to win titles.
True.
And don't give me the Capitals.
No,
I do not want
the Capitals way too much.
He had a top. He had the LeBron James of hockey. Yep. And he won one title in 15 years with them? I don't want to hear, he's so good with the Capitals. No, he's not.
Nope.
So no, this guy doesn't want to win titles. And another thing I don't want to hear, he has so many other things going on with Monumental. He's got the WNBA and his esports. And if I hear him talk about the fucking esports, are you kidding me right now? The NBA, your NBA team could make you so much money if you gave a shit. That's all, man. I'm just so over this shit, so whatever.
Feel you.
We've got the finals, the Western Conference Finals. Watching it right now. We got. It's funny. It's a rematch of the bubble.
The bubble Final Four.
We can talk. I guess we'll talk about. We can talk about it. We'll talk about the Game 7 too with Boston and Philly. Right now, Denver's got a double-digit lead over the Lakers. I mean, I'm rooting for Denver. I would hope you're rooting for Denver. It's not like I don't like LeBron. It's just I want Denver's never been there, and they've been the best team all year. Like in terms of like, they've been the best. They've been the number one team in the West. Like, I hope they win it. So they're looking good tonight. They're looking good for game one. I think it's going to go 6 or 7. Miami, Boston. I think Boston wins.
That's what most people think.
But yeah, game 7. Wow. As we mentioned, Doc Rivers was fired because Philadelphia once again lost to Boston in a game 7. They now have not made this. You know what? They haven't made it out of the second round since 2001.
Wild. That's wild.
Did Doc Rivers deserve to lose his job?
They got blown out too.
Is it all his fault? No. Joel Embiid and James Harden just did not show up in a game 7. Is it surprising with James Harden? No. But you know what? What's funny. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine at work today, and like beating the Sixers, like they're in a pretty shitty situation because they're in the worst kind of purgatory. Because like they're gonna more than likely lose Harden, right? Like, what do they have outside of Embiid? I mean, Maxi's nice. I like Maxi. Maxi. What else do they have? Of course you would. I'm saying, but what else do they have? Tobias Harris is making, in his last year of his contract, $39 million. $39 million for Tyrese Maxey. But they have nothing else. So they're in a really bad situation. I'm saying Philadelphia's in a really tough spot. So Doc Rivers, got the axe today. Not totally surprised, but that was an embarrassing performance Sunday. It was absolutely embarrassing. Like, I understand they weren't favored and it was on the road.
Blown out like that.
Just be down by 3 at halftime and then just score 10 points in the third quarter. Like, what are we doing here?
Unusual. Like,
what are we actually doing here? So that was incredible. Miami they just defy logic. I mean, I know the Knicks suck. We both know the Knicks kind of suck. But like the whole like Heat culture thing is a real thing. Like they lost their third best scorer, right? Tyler Hero. I believe they start like 2 like undrafted guards, and they just win. He's such a good this is the last time I want to hear that like coaching doesn't matter. You want to tell me if Eric Spoelstra was a coach of the Wizards, it wouldn't matter?
That'd be great. I'd love to have Spoelstra as coach. So I'd love to have Spoelstra as a coach.
What I'm saying is, don't tell me coaching doesn't matter when you look at a guy like Eric Spoelstra.
He's winning games with Max Strus and playing Kevin Love and Gabe Vincent.
And
Gabe Vincent was a starting point guard.
Duncan Robinson is playing like meaningful.
Duncan Robinson had 14 minutes. Kyle Lowry's playing 30 minutes off the bench. It's
Point
wild.
Is, what we're saying is like they just know how to like. He's just such a great coach, and it's a joy watching him coach because he's so good. But yeah, man. So yeah, those are the NBA final or conference finals. Yeah, that's all, man. This was just a depressing night. I was hoping to have a very a fun night to be talking about us moving up to the fourth.
You're picking which Henderson's when you wanted. Which conference when you wanted.
Which conference I was going to get it.
Yeah.
Could we have gotten Scoot Henderson? Yeah, man. It's just look. Give me credit. I did say to you and I also said, didn't I say it was going to be the Spurs?
Mm-hmm. You also said you weren't going to get your hopes up.
I think I said it was going to be the Spurs. But I think I said I told somebody it was going to be the Spurs as the number 1 pick. I had a feeling. I just had a feeling it was going to be the Spurs, and it sucks. It sucks because like as Wizards fans, we just know that there's no hope. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is there no hope?
No hope.
I mean, do you have? Huh?
No hope.
Okay, cool.
No hope.
It's cool. I'm bummed, man. I'm bummed.
Well, look. Yeah. Let's think about things to be positive about. You have a new GM coming in no matter what. You have maybe a new head coach. even though they said he's going to stick around. If I'm a GM candidate, I'm going to say, hey, let's get rid of this coach.
But then but Ted is in love with him. He's not firing him.
There's no love.
There is. It just sucks. It sucks. It sucks.
But on the plus side is you can now go after a new potential Mrs. Adam Gravitz. Lauren Boebert is now on the market. And, I know you have a thing for her. And you can reach out and maybe she'll give you a shot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I would love to hear what her. Who cares? You know what I love, by the way. I love how we're just gonna turn this into a GOP thought, like a politics talk. I can't wait to see how she'll spin this one about her getting divorced from her pedophile husband.
So in his defense, I believe he was just exposing himself to kids, not touching them.
Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense.
I don't know. Allegedly.
No, but now so she's divorced. Your girl Marjorie or
Midge and Boebert will be out there in the club trying to pick up these.
Green has a boyfriend because she got divorced. I mean, I can't imagine one.
Family values, man. Family values.
The party of family values. No, you're well. I guess we haven't podcasted since your boy Trump's town hall. I mean, we could briefly get into that. That was a clusterfuck.
You didn't watch it, right?
I did. I watched little bits and pieces of it.
Okay, I just saw the RuPaul highlights.
It was an embarrassment. Like CNN has nobody to blame but themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't. Caitlin Collins had no idea what she was doing, kind of in a way. Like, am I wrong?
I don't know why. It's like why would you put him on TV?
Well, that's what I don't understand. Like, why would you give him this? But why do you give him this platform?
No.
That's what I never understood. Why did he get this platform?
Makes no sense.
Not only did you give him the platform, the crowd was just all Trumpers.
Mm-hmm.
And they were cheering like when he was when he was disparaging the woman that he. Like, how stupid can you be? Like, you just got found liable and have to pay what, $5 million?
Yeah.
Which I'm sure he'll never pay because he'll whatever.
Mm-hmm.
$5 million in damages, correct?
Mm-hmm.
For defamation. Am I right or wrong? Defamation?
Defamation, yeah.
What did he go on and what did he do in the town hall?
Defamed her.
Like, if you're her lawyer, aren't you just like
licking your chops, go right back at it?
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and refile this.
Well, also, it's not even refile; it's a new one, and then you have all this precedent that it's like this was before. He's doing it here. Let's do it again.
Then finally, for Mother's Day, which was this past weekend, your friend, your favorite former president, had a pretty nice post.
Yeah, it was really warm and welcoming and positive.
Like, seriously, like, how do you not have any? I know he just doesn't have any compassion for anything or whatever. Yeah. It's like, Happy Mother's Day to the Marxists and you know what I want?
Yeah.
You know what I want? I want Donald Trump without cue cards to define what a Marxist is.
Yeah, he can't even read anyway, so it doesn't matter.
But like, how is it you can't just do a simple thing of just like Happy Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Like, you can't. It's like what? I don't know, man. It's just so stupid. So dumb, man.
It's stupid.
But yeah, Mother's Day was. I had a pretty good Mother's Day celebration. I got my mom some flowers from an actual florist.
Oh, look at you, big time! And you guys did stuff on Saturday instead of Sunday.
Well, which is very smart. You don't go on Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. We went to Les Diplomat.
Nice.
In DC. Max was pretty good.
Scherzer or your cousin, your nephew?
My nephew Max.
Okay.
I figured out I figured out a way to make the kid laugh. It's not hard.
Yeah, did you fart on him?
You make stupid faces.
Yeah, that's a big one.
All I'm saying, all I had to do was just make stupid faces at him. Like, apparently he just belly laughs as loud as humanly possible.
Well, that's good.
Like this morning and like this afternoon, my parents video chatted because they had to. They were watching him because his daycare people were just on vacation or whatever. And so he called and whatever, he was just doing his thing. I made the same faces I made on Saturday, and he like couldn't stop laughing and going crazy. So I figured out the cheat code for a 2-year-old.
You nailed it. What is he eating at Les Diplomat?
He got I think they made him an egg. Some berries.
The scrambled eggs and the berry.
No, not scrambled. He got like over hard or something.
Like a fried egg?
Not really not even a fried egg. It was like an over hard egg.
That's weird.
Yeah, and then he got like some berries, and he had some bread. What else he had? Oh, he had like some cheese ball, like a cheese ball thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. It's fun. It's fun when the kids try normal food. We went to get some sushi today, and Desmond's been into the like octopus like nigiri sushi, where it's just like a tentacle on a piece of rice, and like he's all about it.
I'm shocked at that because every time I've hung out with your kids, they don't exactly have the most adventurous.
No, they've especially when it comes to like sushi and Japanese food, they get pretty
really
wild. Yeah,
we're talking about the same kids who only eat like plain wings.
Yeah, but then they'll surprise you and have like honey barbecue ribs, or I said the sushi, or the shumai dumplings, or stuff like that. It just really depends.
It took me a while. Hey, kudos to them. It took me a while before I'd like sushi.
No, 100%. It took me till I was about 30.
I forgot when it took me till, but I was before that. But
yeah, it was. I think once, so Alicia, like, it was also anti-sushi, and we're like, I think we got ceviche, and we're like, this is kind of like sushi. I wonder if we would eat sushi. And then I was thinking about more, and I was like, wait, like the salmon in sushi is basically like getting lox. I don't like that on a bagel, so why don't I eat it in like a roll? And I was like, well, while I'm at it, why don't I just eat all the fish? And then we ordered a giant boat for the two of us and ate like 90 pieces. And like, wow, that was a thing, and now we can eat sushi.
Yeah, that's good. But I'm glad your kids enjoyed the sushi. But yeah. So this game is pretty close right now. It's 72-54 Nuggets.
Nice. Sounds amazing. I'm going to turn off the recording and go watch it.
Not even remotely surprised. I think this is what the Lakers do. It's kind of like a feeling out.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, did you really also Denver's home court advantage is filthy. Fine. I'm saying because they play in the altitude and all that stuff. It's just very difficult for other teams to play. Yeah, I mean they're boat racing them right now. But yeah, so I'm just, overall theme of tonight, I'm bummed. You did not really care that much, which is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a defense. It's a coping mechanism. It's fine.
But I mean,
it's that dog sitting in the room on fire meme. This is fine.
Yeah, it just stinks, man. It's just I want to know, and then we'll leave on this. I just want to know, when you see like you said, when you see all these coaches out there, and you decide, I'm going to keep Wes Unseld Jr. What goes through your mind? Seriously, I'm not even I don't like the guy, but tell me what goes through his mind. What goes through your mind as an organization? You know what? Nick Nurse is there. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Monty Williams is just fine. Nope. Wait, who are you going to go with instead? Oh, the guy that's 24 games under 500? That's the one. Oh, wait, did you guys make the playoffs? No, you didn't even make the play-in tournament? Oh, but he gets to keep his job. Is it really because he won't pay a second coach? Is that really what it is? So, if Eric Spoelstra all of a sudden was for some reason I want to come to Washington, what, would Ted say no? Okay. No, I'm paying Wes too much money?
Right.
God! Oh, man. Now that Snyder's gone, man, all of you Washington, D.C. sports fans are going to see how bad of an owner Ted Leonsis really is. I'm telling you.
There's no hiding.
I'm saying he can't hide anymore. And I hope the Post and everybody just rips this guy a new asshole like he deserves.
There you go. That's the spirit. All right, for Adam, this is Jack. This has been the Adam Gravitz Sports Show. Have a great night.
The Adam Gravitz Sports Show.